Yo, we're back with another reaction request from the man himself. I got flies. I got flies in here. I wish I was Miyagi, dude. I'd fucking have this fly dead. All right, this was requested from none other than the man sitting right next to me here, right below me, Nick. He is a guitarist from a band called Omen, who I've recently checked out. Loved it. Good shit. Go check it out. But I'm new to this Japanese metal scene, and he suggested I check out this band, which I haven't heard of, even though I have a senior Japanese metal correspondent. Hey, it's your girl Jess in the chat every time. She's been showing me a lot of cool stuff. And Nick suggested this band, which I haven't heard yet. And we're gonna check it out. I'm excited. In Jess's words, this is the Japanese version of Electric Callboy. And it's fun. It's fun. I don't care. You can say it's cliche, you can say it's corny. I don't care. It's fucking fun. Like, it's never not fun. So, like, I have high hopes for this, and I'm pretty excited. So, let's check this fucking song out, guys. Go support directly. I'll put links in the description. All that cool stuff. It's free. Takes you 2 seconds to slap a like on something for somebody. So, go ahead and do that for the artists, all right? It bangs already.
Nothing this band does make sense.
That makes perfect sense to me, dude. This makes me smile. That's all that matters. My God. I wish they would hold on to a theme for a little bit longer than they do.
Yeah, they don't.
Oh, yeah. Oh, every time they play a riff, I'm like, yes! And then they stop the riff. Puppies. That's just absurd, dude.
Yeah, dude, that band's all over the place. They're crazy.
Oh my God.
One of my favorites.
God. I don't know, dude. That's mental. Like, there's so many things in that song I loved. I just felt like they didn't give me enough time to fucking get into it.
No, they're all over the place. Again, they just change up, riff to riff. They don't really repeat anything.
It's
Yeah,
like if they were,
Dice K writes like an absolute.
yeah,
I was trying to think of something to say there, and I couldn't. He's just an animal with pretty much everything that he writes.
Did you say Dice K?
Yeah, his name's Dice K. Dice K. He goes
That's
by
like,
DAIDAI.
dude, there used to be a baseball pitcher.
Pitcher for the Red Sox.
Yeah.
Yes, Dice K Matsuzaka.
Yep. So like,
But yeah.
oh my God,
he's an
like
animal.
what? If I have to critique it, the only critique I have is it seems like their goal is to go out there and then come up with a riff that everybody wants and then switch it. and then it's like they're trying to steal all the cool riffs from everybody.
Yeah, they're like, I know earlier I touched on, and I forget who it was, what band we were talking about, but I was like, you can tell that, these other bands don't really just like piece like random riffs together.
Mm-hmm.
In a way, he kind of does, but it works.
Yeah.
Like everything just structurally still somehow works. It might be a little weird, some transitions are real dumb sometimes, whatever.
Yeah, but they combine that
electronic there.
Yep.
They add like the choirs in the background.
Yep.
In another one of their songs, they have a saxophone in the entire damn song.
They stole, like I said, man, they're stealing all of the fucking things that people could use and putting them into one song.
Right. If you turned cocaine into metal.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Like, yeah, possibly. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. The only thing I would say was like it would be cool to see a collab with them and Electric Callboy. The only thing is Electric Callboy sticks to a trope.
Yes.
Whereas they do not. And if they could meld that into like a half and half, literally, if you combine that with Electric Callboy and like dial back their fucking wild progressiveness and then crank up Callboy's lack of progressiveness and find that middle ground, to me that would probably be the perfect storm of like, yeah, it's off the wall and funky and like things change a lot, but maybe also when you find a good moment you hang on to it for a minute and let somebody fucking catch a tune, catch like a vibe. That would be a perfect storm for me, because like as much of a prog head as I am, sometimes Keep It Simple Stupid still plays.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the best prog bands know, like, we're going to be funky and weird in some of the stuff we do, but also here's something you can grab onto. No, I
definitely agree with that. That's one thing that I kind of try to bring up, pretty frequently in like my own band's writing process and whatnot. Again, I'm kind of proggy. My vocalist Vinny's very, very into prog music and stuff like that. And there's certain times where I want things to be a little bit simpler. I don't want to say like radio generic and I kind of conform to what, is going to get plays and whatnot. But, I don't want to do something that's like super crazy all the time. Sometimes I just want to play fight riffs sometimes.
Right. Well, but here's the thing, man. Like, I feel like there's a scale to everything, right? Like prog has a scale, just as generic has a scale. I feel like you can be prog in what you play, but also repeat it enough for somebody to grab onto.
Right.
So like, I listen to Protest the Hero quite a bit. One of my favorite bands of all time. They run ridiculous riffs and ridiculous layers where the lead guitarist is playing a ridiculous riff, right? And it will repeat a few times. And the rhythm guitarist is playing something that's not super technical, but the way they've composed it is the rhythm guitarist in a lot of bands will play like very like chord, 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 or, the pattern could change, but like they're playing a chord to follow the lead changes. And it's a chord progression like any other band. But I feel like in Protest the Hero, what they do is the guy's playing a funky lead and the rhythm guitarist is playing chords to back it, but once in a while, the chord, instead of being, oh, here's the root note for the lead, let's strum that chord. Let's play the melodic version
Yeah.
of that note and a chord instead of the exact note of that chord.
Correct.
Or instead of playing a lot of chords, he plays like a lot of chords for a measure, and then the next measure he plays like 1, 2, and there's a break, and it's progressive in that way. But it's also, they'll do it a few measures to let you grab onto it before they switch. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's never boring and it's never basic, but at least they do it for a few moments to let you be like, all right, we're in this feeling now. Let you sit in that feeling for a minute before we fucking slap you in the face with a fucking something else. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, 100%, man.
So like, there's a version of where like you're progressive, but you also keep it simple in a way to make it, you know, musically less. It's still jarring to like almost everybody, but like, but like if you, you know, like we've, you know, metalheads often talk about like, here's a band that I don't really love, but they're a bridge from this populace can also enjoy this populace, like to this style of music. And when they decide that they like this style of music that's slightly above what they used to like, it brings them into this whole new world.
Right, exactly.
Right? It's always beneficial to bridge the gap. Because like otherwise you're playing for a very small group of people, which is fine sometimes, absolutely. You know, I'm not gonna knock any of that.
100%.
But like I feel like the best musical composers always know that stay true to the art form and the technicality that you know because you're musically like a legend, and also realize that music is also designed to bring people together,
right,
and stuff like that. So like that would be the only knock I have about it, but like it's not really a knock as far as their skill level or anything like that. Like that was fucking fun as hell. And what was cool about the weird changes they did was they used the electronic elements. And even on the video itself, the visual elements were so interesting and cool and artistic that it helped make it just fun. Like it was just fun.
Cocaine in metal form is correct.
That's right. I've never tried cocaine, but I've heard a lot of stories. I don't think cocaine's good for me. Just say that right now. I hope I don't try it. Mushrooms, on the other hand, I should probably try those someday. But yeah, that was definitely cool. I'm glad you showed me that. That was interesting. I do agree with like the Electric Callboy reference there. That was fun.
They're all over the place, man.
That was definitely fun. But anyways, guys, please go support them directly. That's gonna do it for this video. If you like fun times, wild shit like that, man, what you can't ask for anything else. That was fun as hell. The video was fun. So go check that stuff out.
The videos are very entertaining.
Absolutely. I feel like you would be at a party. Like you could be at a dance party, put that on like a big screen, dude. And like people would have a blast, dude.
Yep.
Absolutely. So go check that stuff out. Go check out my buddy Nick's band Float Omen. They're doing some really cool stuff too, guys. Absolutely check that stuff out. I'll put links in the description for all of the stuff to check out. And let's leave this one for Nick to top off. What do you got for an Easter egg, Nick?
An Easter egg here. Oh boy. What's something witty that I can come up with on the fly?
Sometimes like the opposite of witty.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Everything that I have is just like lowbrow humor.
Lowbrow. I like lowbrow. Go dark.
I just can't think of anything quick at this point.
Fuck. I put him on the spot. Think of one for next video. Think of one for next video. Okay? I don't care if it's queued up. Think of one. All right, that's going to do it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching this far if you made it this far, which I know you didn't because I've seen the analytics. And you guys are suckers. Nobody has any attention span these days. These kids out here. Kids can't watch anything to the end. And part of that's on me because its content's probably not that entertaining, but what are you going to do? I'm trying to make it realish and not, I'm not an actor. I'm not good at that. So, you know, for what it's worth, if you made it this far, you know, I appreciate you. This video's gone on entirely too long, rambling, but it is what it is. This is what we do. Alcohol's involved, you know. I'm not really in control of this whole thing. I just click the buttons. So, you know, I would say, like, if I had to say anything at the end of this video, I'd say 69 more. You know, it's beneficial for both parties. And